The Voge Valico 500 DSX is big news for Lex Moto. Why? Because until now they've been overwhelmingly an importer of mopeds and 125s. There's been the odd 250 and 300 in the Lex Moto lineup, but those machines have played a minor role in the range. At 500cc, the Voge is the biggest bike ever offered by the Devon-based importer, and a mainstream adventure bike at that. It promises mainstream performance and usability at a very low price, but is it any good, and how does the quality stack up against some key rivals? On paper and in photos the spec looks decent, and the size demonstrates an apparently good pound-for-pound ratio. Listed as a sister brand to Lex Moto and Yida, the company was established in 2018 as a subsidiary brand to Lanson, a Chinese brand that began producing motorcycles in 1983. Lex Moto has always prided itself on undercutting almost anyone else on price, and the Voge is no different. Starting price is £4,999.99, let's say £5,000, while a BMW G310 GS is £5,435, and the more comparable Benelli TR502 costs over £800 more. Honda's CB500X, which it will surely be compared to, starts at £6,249. True, the Royal Enfield Himalayan is cheaper than any of them at £4,299, but with just 24.5 bhp it's not really in the same class. No problem here, as the Voge has power and torque bang on the class average. The A2 license limit of 46 bhp backed up by 43.9 Nm of torque. Good news for less experienced riders is that the Voge is very easy and unintimidating to ride. At 900mm the seat was low enough for me to have 1 foot flat on the blacktop, 30-inch legs, while the clutch is light, gears easy and the Voge takes off with very little revs, its 500cc parallel twin motor burbling quietly away. It'll trundle along at 30 to 35 miles per hour in 6th gear, and even pull from 2000 RPM, though not with any great urge, in any gear. That bodes well for gentle green laning, though the Voge is clearly at the road end of the adventure touring spectrum. Smooth and quiet, though the motor is below 4000 RPM, to really get going you have to change down a couple of gears. Wind back the long travel twist grip, and it revs to 8500 RPM when the rev counter graph turns red and a cutout kicks in. It's quick enough for an A2 class bike, and the gear ratios are close enough to keep that acceleration coming. The Voge does lose its softly persona at high revs, getting harsher over 5000 RPM with some vibes coming through the footrests, bars and tank, while the mirrors blur in sympathy. But no matter, the big Lex Moto will easily keep up an indicated 70 to 80 miles per hour on motorways and has enough performance to keep you entertained on A and B road.